Hey guys, System Aaron, this is FTB Stoneblock 4. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump forward and get back into this amazing pack. And in between episodes, I went ahead and worked on fluid cows mostly, right? So here we have 3 of the molten carbon. These guys can be used to make coal, so I have them doing that. You have to use a emerald cast for that. Not emerald cast, but a gem cast. I use the emerald to make the cast. Takes 4 steel, but we have infinite steel, so it doesn't even matter at all whatsoever. And it's making it pretty fast. Seems about like a block every 10 seconds or so. Going up quite quick. And with that, we'll be able to pump out lots of coal generators and using that for power for the foreseeable future. So that's pretty awesome there. Also went ahead and set all these up. We got ourselves 20 more fluid cows here. So I did quite a bit. I used about 100 clapples or so. So a lot of time I was just making cows and using the milk on it and then using another clapple just until I got the cow that I wanted. And we got a whole bunch here. We got alloys, like we got, it doesn't even tell you on the drawer, does it? I guess I have to look here, like brass, bronze, we got Kazakhstan, we got Invar, nickel, all the base resources as well. We got our steel, of course, and then some other basic ones, I think, over here as well. Yeah, just think it's stuff. Aluminum. Then we get down here, we got redstone, we got amethyst, we got slime, and we even got glowstone, right? So, pretty easy to get. It didn't take very long at all. Took about an hour or so. And now we have infinite amounts of all these resources. We never have to do anything else. It's just automatic for the rest of the pack. They're actually pretty amazing. I know a lot of people are going to say chickens are way better, and they are. But I did this very, very early in the pack. It took me very little resources. The hardest thing to get was apples, honestly. For the clapples, just had to do some trees and some crooking, right? So outside of that, super simple, super easy, and tons of resources that we don't have to worry about anymore. And the first thing I want to go and do today is go ahead and work on this quest line here with the Echo of the Magician. I forget what it had in a shop. Not a lot of stuff I'd really want right now anyway, I don't think. Maybe a nutritious chicken feed, although we already dealt with our passive animals, so probably don't need that. Probably going to want these teleporter ender shards at some point, but we'll worry about that later. Right now, we're going to go ahead and listen to this and then start working on this quest line.
Greetings, seeker of wisdom. I assume you wish to uncover the magical ways of the world in order to restore the world engine. Even within this endless stone world, source yet flows. 'Tis drawn from the very foundations of the world and the lifeblood inhabiting the stone. Begin by acquiring resources imbued with magical essence. Seek out the archwood, born of saplings unearthed by your assistance.
So that magician sounds kind of evil, but I think he's actually a good guy, right? So we have 2 different options we go to be able to go ahead and get the saplings, right? So I'm pretty sure we can get them via our unearthers, or you can go to a ancient grove. If you choose this road here, you actually get a compass from here, right? You use that to help you find it. I think actually if you go into here as well and click on that, it'll tell you exactly where it is too. So the dungeon spawns at 512, 512. I think I'm going to go with the unearther right now because ours is already up to the level and should be pretty easy to get to it. After that, what do we have to do here? Bewman chamber, super easy. We'll have to make some source. And then just some source stone. This one seems super simple. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hammer this one out, get it done, and then push forward from there. And to get yourself the saplings is actually very easy. You just need to have a archaeologist. That's at least level 4, I think. If we go in here, this one, where's the level 4s? That's level 3. Yeah, level 3 doesn't get it from dirt. Level 4 does, and level 5 does. So as long as you have a level 4 archaeologist, just throw some dirt in here, and then you'll start getting the saplings very quickly. And we have all 4 of them right there, so that's not that bad. You also get some pebbles, but who needs that stuff? Oh, you also get grass seeds, actually. Another way of getting that. Either way, let's go ahead and grab these. So I got myself a little bit of wood, but I did run into a little issue here. My ceiling wasn't tall enough. It actually has to be 11 blocks, it seems, because that's 9 up to there. Then I had to dig down 2 more so I could actually place the dirt, and then the trees would grow. So yeah, I was a little confused at first. I've never tried to grow them inside a cave before. It's always been an overworld, and yeah, was a little confused. But either way, we got our wood, and we got a good amount of it. I think I got 4 trees worth. These trees are pretty big anyway, right? Yeah, we got almost 4 stacks of this. So we'll go ahead and convert some over into planks, and then I think we can go talk to the Echo. So we're ready to go ahead and listen to this Echo, but before we do that, I'm kind of curious what we actually unlocked here. I may buy some void upgrades. Those are actually pretty useful. So I'm going to go ahead and grab them. That's a nice, easy way to get them. Obsidian is actually a little bit of a problem early in this pack, I noticed. Because you have to mine it all manually. There wasn't an easy way to produce it. You could do it with the Productive Metalworks smelting setup. But even then, it's a weird ratio. So it'd be a little jank to have to do it anyway. Get a Mega Torch too. Sensitive. I may grab a Sensitive. Maybe I'll come back for that. But I need to spell like Spawner Breaker. I think you need Sensitive for that, right? Silk Touch, right? And Amplify, I don't think I need that right now. At least I know it's here. Mage Light, that's a really easy one. So unless you can't craft that, don't know why you'd ever buy it. Anyway, nothing too special. Let's go ahead and listen to the echo and go to the next part here.
With these magical resources in hand, you are ready to shape vessels that may hold the living magic of the world. Source. Once you can gather and contain Source, the next step is to channel it into the world engine. But take heed, apprentice. Source cannot be controlled by mortal hands alone. The world engine, despite weakened, may yet grant you the means to fashion a wand that can command the flow of Source. Craft a Dominion wand, a magical conduit to command Source and guide its movement. You will also require 2 pieces of stone condensed with Source.
So let's go ahead and automate our Source Gems, right? Which should be pretty easy. We're going to use these copper barrels. You can't actually craft these by default either. You have to buy the upgrades. So I bought these. I did not pay 45 per. I paid 15 per. At the other shop, you can pay... Yeah, you buy these here, these chests, right? And one of them is 15. Is it this one here? That actually might be it right there. Sophisticated chest upgrade. Yeah, that's it right there. When you buy those, you have a chance of getting the different kind of tier ones. So I bought 8 of those. I got 4 of the coppers, so that's cool. I was kind of hoping to get a couple of those because they're really good for filtering. And you can't use backpacks in this pack either. And you can't craft these chests by default. Like, these aren't craftable at all. So you have to buy them from the shop. But I figure I'll just waste some money and get a couple at least diamond tiers should be good. I could do some decent filtering and stuff later in the pack for stuff we'll need. But I need to have a couple of them on hand. And yeah, just buy them randomly. Anyway, that's good there. The great thing about these is that we can put upgrades in them. Now we're going to be using these hopper upgrades, so let's go ahead and do that. I didn't split this one. Let's do that. All right, there. These things have a little setting here. This is, I guess if you read this too, pulls items from the block on the top or pushes them to the block below, right? So you can change them and you can filter them, which is kind of the idea. Down here, I should probably just leave block on that. And that should work there, actually. Because I think they hopper by default. In the top, it's not going to let this through. So anyway, let's pop that there. That there. See if this works. So basically, you put the gems into the, not the gems, the amethyst. I think you use lapis too. Into the imbuement chamber. It'll slowly charge up to 100 here. You can see the craft process. At which point you have a source gem. Then you have to, I guess, pull it out to have the next craft start. But these things aren't smart. If I don't have it filtered here, it'll just keep pulling amethyst out of it. So yeah, you want to have some way of filtering it to make it so that doesn't happen. And that'll just make this happen automatically now. And it's infinite. You can speed it up with, having source in the area. But honestly, I don't see a reason to at all. So anyway, let's go ahead and put a good amount in here. Then we'll have a whole bunch of source gems. Don't have to worry about it. And we should get our first one here in a second, right? There you go, it's done. Go down here. It goes down here, and it starts the next craft, right? So I'll just kind of generate those passively. I'll just fill up those barrels. I don't think we really need amethyst for much else, so I'll just fill them up and get a whole bunch and not ever have to think about it again. So the next thing we need to do is actually go ahead and start the production of source. So we'll go ahead and do that really quickly, right? The way we're going to do that is with these volcanic source links. So we're going to go ahead and grab one of them. I didn't actually grab the gems yet. Let's actually pick them up. 4 should be enough though. So let's go ahead and get ourselves the source link. We're going to want some source jars as well. They're very cheap. Let's just take the archwood, right? And we grab a good amount of those too. Let's grab like 8. Go. We'll need some coal. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. And what else do we need here? I think it's a pedestal. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Pedestal. These, right? And those take this. We'll actually just make 2 of these because we'll need another one later on anyway. Go ahead and grab 2 pedestals. That should be everything for our power setup, right? This. Hopper. Go ahead and hunt down a hopper here. Actually, I think I saw we get a hopper in this quest here, right? Yes, we actually get 2 hoppers. We'll set up a little ways from that. I don't want it to... If I put it too close to this, the source will actually get moved into there, and it'll be constantly producing. So I don't want it to do that. I just kind of want to have this initial setup for it to be kind of just throw a bunch of coal in here, walk away, have a whole lot of source, and just grab it, right? Just kind of bulk craft source. Later on, when we get an 82 and can move it around, we'll do a more automatic way, probably with the agronomics, the ones with growing crops, or the other ones. I forget what the ones for killing mobs are, but there's one for killing mobs as well. So anyway, that should be good there. And that should be everything we need. Basically, the way this one works is just you burn fuel, and when it burns fuel, so this is going on the pedestal, then the volcanic grabs it from the pedestal and burns it. Then it moves it automatically into the source jars that are within a certain radius. I forget the radius, but it doesn't matter anyway. That stack there should give us about 8 of these full. So just from experience of using it in the past. I always use the plant one, though. The plant one is just so passive. I mean, you can just set up... we probably have SNAD in this pack, right? Yeah, SNAD with the redstone signal, some kind of collector, and a block above it. So it just automatically breaks every time it grows. And it's just infinite. So, yeah. Anyway, this is good for now. And this is pretty cool. Look at that. We're getting ourselves tons of source here. Filling all up. And that is pretty much that. What do we got to do next with the quest? Let's go ahead and grab you. Need to make the Dominion one. And then we are pretty much done this quest line, right? So all we should have to do to make the one is go ahead and throw these items here. So 2 gems, a golden stick. And that should automatically actually produce that for us, which is fantastic, right? Oh, there it is right there. We've got ourselves the Dominion wand. We'll be able to use that for various things with our nouveau. And then I think we have to go talk to... Yeah, we got to go ahead and talk to the goober here. Let's go to spawn here. And then we go straight to the magician. And then we go to lore, go to complete stage. So I guess we're actually done there. So what we'll do is grab a reward. We got some ender chests. Oh, it gives you 2. Good. So you can actually set up a little ender chest system. Oh, you can make those with the world engine anyway. You need cronician glass? I have no idea what that even is. So I guess that'll be a later upgrade, because we definitely do not have that yet. Anyway, that's good. And down here, once you acquire the ability to produce source, you should return to the magician. We already did that. And then, yeah, source upgrade. So, do we only need 1? Is it literally just 1 block? No, it's 2. We need 2 blocks. And I have 4 on me. So let's go ahead and head to the world engine. Cool. And then we should be able to submit this, right? So if I just go ahead and submit this. Cool. Oh, it doesn't do anything for this one. Also, oddly enough, it's not letting me fly. Yeah, I don't even know where those went. Did it submit them? Oh, I have to click it, right? That might help, system. Oh. It didn't do the animation thing. Okay, well, one's here. And one's there. There you go. So it's upgraded, right? That's cool. So I grabbed what we needed to do another recipe here too. So we got 2 upgrades now. So that's amazing. First off, right? So amazing. I want to go ahead and do another one here though. Oh, I guess our first recipe with the new upgrade is the Enchanting apparatus. It's used for a lot of stuff with Ars Nouveau. And you need the 2 source zone as part of the world engine. And it does take some source here. I think I have everything we need. So what we do is pop this stuff in here. So that, and this. I think that is what the recipe was. Yes, and it needs source in it as well. I didn't actually grab any source. I need to go grab a tank of source. Okay, let's try that again. We got 2 tanks of source here. We'll just put them like here and one there. And then we use the wand on that, I believe. And I can't remember how it works. Is it shift right click? Position set. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Shift right click, right click. Whoops. Looks like it's doing the stuff. Yeah, I got way more source than I needed anyway. Must be about 10,000 per. I wasn't sure how many millibuckets of source was in one. There you go. You got our enchanting apparatus, which means we could actually get into our stuff, which is amazing, right? Nice. That's actually really cool. So yeah, to link that up is the shift right click, and I guess you hold it. It tells you the target there as well. I think I broke this one when I clicked again. I guess the connection, but it doesn't really matter that much. Nice. Later on with 82, we'll probably be able to do this wirelessly anyway, so that's the thing. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and get us into the storage lectern from Ars Nouveau. That way we'll have an inventory system. It's a cool little system there. It's really easy to do and pretty rad all around. We have that. We're going to need the enchanting apparatus. We now have a core. We need more of the pedestals. And I think we only need 4, but we're going to grab 9 because we need the ritual thingy. This thing right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Sweet. Because we've got to do a ritual to make a bookworm mob that kind of links up with it and connects the inventories for you. Anything else we need here? We have that. The recipe is going to be 4 chests and a lectern, right? I don't think I've made this yet, so let's go ahead and grab 4 books, and we'll actually have to make a vanilla lectern. So we have to turn that into the storage lectern. And then we have a ritual too, and it's the awakening one. It's actually pretty easy to craft. Oh, I went ahead and threw one of the saplings in here. This is the flourishing. We needed this wood specifically, so I just went ahead and threw it in there. I realized, oh, I guess I checked, and you could throw it in there. So anyway, super easy. So you can buy them in the shop, and it's just like, can you craft it? Yeah, you can. So I saved myself some money there. So that's good. That's good. And we need a book and quill, which is going to take a black die, right? So all we have to do is this. Go ahead and switch over to a hammer. Put that down there. Hammer it. Cool. And we should have a book and quill. Just like that. I think that's everything we need. So let's go ahead and throw down the setup for the enchanting apparatus first. So just, let's put a couple spaces here. Go ahead and put down the core. Sweet. I don't think this particular recipe takes any source at all, so we don't have to worry about that either. We'll put down all 8 of these. We only needed 4 for right now, but I just did the other ones because why not? And then you just go ahead and set up the recipe. Sweet. Go ahead and put the lectern on. Huh? The arcane core must be aligned with the enchanting apparatus. What did I put down here? Arcane core. Oh, I put it at like a weird angle. Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. There we go. Then put that there. And try that again. There we go. You get your fancy particles there. And then we should get ourselves the storage lectern, which doesn't do anything by default. You need the bookworms first, right? Here you go. Go ahead and grab that. We'll just put it right here because why not? Then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves the ritual brazier. And then we got that. We got the book and quill. I forget the order you do this. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this down. Then I think you put the tablet in first. Then I think you put this in next. And then I think you right click it. Okay, I thought right. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. And with this, all you do is grab the charm, and I believe you just right click it on here. There you go. And when you look at this, it'll say no connected inventories and 1 bookworms. And the bookworm, I can't remember if it's 6 or 8 inventories you can connect to, but we can connect it to different inventories here. I'm actually probably going to move this. Let's do that. Best thing about this, it doesn't drop items. I love this chest. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop it over here. So we'll still have access to it whenever we want to. And I think I got a couple of those crystal ones in there too. These are quite big. So the barrels, make sure they're faced this way though. Yeah, they're quite decent. And link those up. All we got to do is grab the wand here. And I need to remember how to do this. I think it's shift right click. Okay, I got it now. It's shift right click on the inventory, then just right click on the actual lectern. So that's how you do that. The order you do it is kind of important as well, just because it'll end up sending the items to the first inventory first. So if you want stuff to stack properly, you know what I mean, or go to a specific inventory first, then you want to do, make sure you're sending it to the right one. These ones will be used after this one is full. So after this one is full, we'll start putting things in this one and then this one, right? So it is kind of important. But now we got a full working system here. I kind of want to find a piece of stone, though. Go ahead and grab that. Actually, why am I looking in here anymore? You got to break habits now. But anyway, if we come in here now, let's go ahead and look for a stone. We should be able to find it pretty quickly now. Grab that. And then go ahead and pop that down. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. We got our full working system. I can't remember if this does anything. Is this a button? I have no idea. It is. You can scroll with it. Okay. And okay, you can make it big like that. I can't remember. I haven't used this one in a while. Haven't had to. I usually use non-R stuff. Ascending, descending. I want descending. I like big numbers first. Sort by amount, descending. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I just wish you could make the item area a couple more lines. I wish it was just, like 5. 5 is good, I find. But I'll live with it. It's fine. It's great. It's better than this. And the only main issue I had with this inventory, like I said, you just open it up and there's so many slots, you don't even know what you're looking at. You literally don't. Also, the crafting in here is a little laggy. Like when I go to make planks, like this, that's as fast as I could do it. So yeah, it is. And if I shift click, it's not too bad, but sometimes it actually slows down. You can actually see it crafting. It was not too bad that time, but it's been really good, and it's a giant inventory. It's still great for being part of the inventory system, but yeah, now we have this, and life is good. So I think I want to go ahead and check out this Arcane Grove. I know we don't have to do it, but I want to go ahead and check it out anyway, kind of see what it's about. So what we're going to do is head to spawn. Go ahead and do that. Don't think we'll have to dig all the way, because it is, I think it said 512, 512 is where we have to head to. But we could buy this here, right? Deep Slate Ring Ender Shards. Let's go ahead and buy that real quick. Cool. And you get 4 of them, right? And it tells you where it's going to go to, right? Oh, maybe it's going to go... It might overshoot. But it doesn't matter. I think that's the closest one, actually. Link 680, 131. Not there. I want to go into the quest book. 512, 512. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and head back to home real quick and try this out, because I've never used these before. Let's just drop off the rest of them. Yeah, let's get rid of you for right now. That one's not too bad either. It's pretty much the same in a different direction. Yeah, we'll go with this one though. Let's go ahead and grab you. Then we go ahead and grab our it is just a teleporter. Guess it is called a simple teleporter, but I guess it doesn't matter. And then I think we just right click that on there. We'll go ahead and step on that now. Or do you right click it? Wait. How do I actually use it? Wait. Something happened. Oh, you shift. The teleporter doesn't have an ender shard. Okay. So that one does. And if I had a fresh one, I could probably put one in there. What was that called? It's simple. Like I said, I've never used this before. You could buy these too. I think I saw that in one of the shops where you could just buy the ender shards, but I don't think I have it unlocked yet. But that gets me way closer. So which way is 512? So be there. No, trying to get in the right direction. We're near a structure, but I don't want to really go to that one. So I'm going to go this way until I hit 512. I brought diamonds with me and stuff as well. So we're good. Also made some of these relic apples. These are from Bobbly Heart containers. I think they give you resistance, strength, and something else. So I thought I'd grab those. But I figured this make it so I have to mine a lot less, right? So yeah, this is a way to kind of get you kind of teleported out to the further rings without having to do quite as much digging. So it's actually pretty cool. I also forgot to mention too, because we have that compass, we actually only have to get 256 blocks in range. Then we can use the compass. It'll actually take us the right way. So, oh, there we go. It looks like we'll only be inside the deep slate for so much of it. That's not too bad. I guess that's just the start of the deep slate ring, right? So that isn't too bad. Also went back and made a pocket storage. So I made the tier 3 one. This one will hold, I forget how many items per slot. Tells you here somewhere. 65,000 per slot. So that way I'm able to keep all the deep slate in the cobble and not have to worry about it clogging up my inventory. So apparently I forgot to turn my recording back on, but yeah, I teleported in here. So yeah, that's the thing. When you're within range, just like 256 blocks, it'll open up a portal. And apparently it'll do it when you're here as well. But yeah, I have my recording on now, so we're good. I found this too, a soul stained steel scythe. You right click with it, it kind of throws it. Kind of like a boomerang. It's kind of neat. It has a little cooldown, so you can't just spam it, but either way. And I found stuff in here too. I should grab those fertilizer. We haven't ran into one of these yet, but these are the kind of loot chests, like the good loot chests. It's like a little mini game, right? So what you do is you open this up, you got these pins, and you have to kind of click at the right time. And there's harder varieties, and when you mess up, you take hard damage. You also have loot quality, and there's a timer. I don't know how often it actually... Oh, but when it reaches 1 minute, the whole world will explode. I think that's bad. I don't know if that's real or not. now I'm kind of scared. Is that real? What? The amount of time from the start of the game until the present amount. Yeah, we won't let that happen. And then there's game difficulty as well. We're only at 13%. Anyway, I'm trying to read and do too much at once. I should just click on this. Do that, open it up. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if that actually blows up. But if that blows up, that's horrifying. I did not expect that at all. So yeah, we get good loot out of those. The better you do with the minigame, the better loot you get. Higher difficulty, I think the better loot as well, right? So it's kind of like 2-tier system. It's pretty neat. You can make lockpicks, I think, later on. We can buy them from the shop too. I think I have one back at home. I think you can bypass it too. So if you are struggling, I guess, you could use those. Or if you're rich, you can too. I know you need those spectral ingots though. So I found myself a couple more chests here. Got anything good? Mage bloom seeds, grab that. I don't know anything about Malum, so I don't know if I should grab everything or nothing. I'm just going to grab stuff and guess. I don't know if we need to do much with Malum at all, or even what it could do. That's how little I know. I'm going to stop grabbing these potions of healing, though. I'll tell you that. We'll grab everything also. That looks good. We'd like to see some, I think the top right, the top of those ones are green. I think you can find ones that are yellow and red, so you actually find better ones. So feathers are very nice for me, because they're one of the more annoying things. Can you just go away? So let's try this one. This one is full throttle. The pointer speeds up after each click. Oh, so it gets progressively harder. I see. So each one of them seems to be a little different. There you go. Grab that. That's not bad. We got experience sustained, steel pickaxe, whatever that means. What is this one here? Wilden Hunter. There you go. I think I got all the Wildens now, right? That is a stalker, and that is a defender. So we're looking good on the spawners. Not that I think I need it. I think they can have different things at the top, right? So this one is periodically overheats, causing any click to take away an extra health point. Well, that's not good. Oh, what happens now? I don't know. Okay, you can leave it and come back in. I wasn't sure if you could actually leave it and come back in. Okay, that was I thought it was gonna explode or something. As our runewood sapling. That one was junk. But anyway, what's down here? There's some stone. Whoa, what the heck? There's like fake blocks. What is this? What is this place? I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know anything about Malum. What is this? Do I jump in there? Is that a portal? I don't know. These blocks are kind of cool, though. These weeping columns. Oh, they don't want to break. I'm jumping. Task complete. Oh, what is that? Encyclopedia Esoterica? I have no idea. Is this like how you get the Malum buck? I have no idea. Okay, well, that's new to me. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Drop that off. There you go. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. Someone will have to let me know. Okay. Oh, of course. Okay, there's going to be a fight here. That isn't the door, though. Where's the actual door? There's a spawner here. Let's deal with that first. Okay, we got that. Door's here. It looks like we got a fight. Okay, let's put on our shield just in case we need it. So I have no idea what we're fighting. And we're good. Oh, no. Don't do that. Ooh. Oh, don't do that shield thing. We got him. That actually wasn't that bad. I was expecting way worse. Oh, except for you. Go away. Don't you do that thing to me. Yeah, I do not like the shield thing they do. So that's on cooldown. You can actually come back then and fight this again. I really want to deal with these guys, though. I really do not like it when they make you fight Vex inside. It's just come on. They're bad enough, right? Anyway, that's the thing. Oh, we got a bunch of chests around here, too. Cool. Also, does the timer stop when you go out? Yes, it pauses. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so what did we get? A little hard to sort everything in the middle of fighting like that. I don't know if more spawners are around here, too. Yeah, nothing too special, doesn't look like. We got some inks and stuff from Iron Spells. I've never gone far in Iron Spells either. That's another thing I haven't done. Twilight Forest Wrath? What a weird mob to run into. Oh, another one? What the heck? Oh. I just died. Really? I know I had my relic apple down, but I was not expecting it to hurt me that much. Well, we're just going to hit back on that. Can you not do that, please? Nice. Okay. Well, not nice, but at least we're back. I'm going to eat an apple, too. I do not like these mobs that fly through walls. They're just totally cheese. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. This must be where they're coming from, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with that. Might as well grab this stuff, too. Oh, that was fake, was it? Oh, a soul sand. Is there more in there? That's our first soul sand. So there's definitely a lot of our saplings around here and like flower pots and stuff, but we don't really need that anymore, right? But that was the reason they were trying to get you to come here. What is here? There's a relay. Let's go ahead and grab that. I don't need it. I've never actually had to use a relay. Quest told us we were going to have to use a relay, and I didn't do it. To hook it up to the... oh, that is Gateway to Eternity, right? A Pearl Enderman Gateway. So we'll grab that. Nauseous. From time to time, the game field slowly rotates in a random direction. Oh, okay. I don't like that one. Especially since you could be in the middle of a click, right? The game doesn't seem too bad, though. It's actually not that hard. What is over here? We got ourselves another relay. An agronomic. That's one I usually use. Got the scribe's table. I'll definitely take that. What is this here? Potion melder. I never make potions. Stuff. More spells. Paper. Paper is valuable to me. And what is this? The alteration? And what do we got here? An inscription table. So it's giving us all our tables for the magic mods. And this looks like it might be the top. Oh, nice. We actually get an enchanting table. This is the best reward here. Cool. I'll definitely take that. I don't know if I need spider web, but we have it. And I should probably grab that skull. Definitely grab candles, I guess. For now I have enchanting set up. They seem valuable to me. Anyway, go ahead, get rid of you. And I guess we'll grab the books and pretty much maybe do a quick look around. See if I can find any more chests. And if not, I'll probably just head home. So I got myself back and I'm just checking out the loot here. We didn't make it out too bad. We did get some decent items. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what we have here. We got a bunch of spawners too. 3, 4, 5. We got 7 spawners. So that isn't horrible. And then we got all our inscription and tables, right? All the spell tables. Alteration, scribes. And then the inscription for iron spells. And some relays. I don't really use the relays very much so I'm not too concerned. Enchantment table is probably the biggest thing, because now I can do enchanting. I guess I could have made that anyway. I just haven't been bothering with obsidian too much. And yeah, we're looking pretty good here. I mean, it was a first exploration, so it's not too bad. I understand how the crystals work now. I know that was meant to be like the first dungeon you kind of go to anyway. So wasn't expecting too much, like golden rewards. But we got some stuff we got to explore. We know what to expect in the future, right? So that is actually pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I do not want to leave that in there at all. That is my favorite little food. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.